Hello, I'm going to do my own reading. Focus on it. Focus. So pretty. Just one shuffle. Okay. Mix them up a bit. Okay. Higher self. Me down here right now. What is hiding? Okay. Recent past. Near future. Message from my higher self. What's going to help me get through this? This one for clarification. And masculine and feminine. Right. So, interesting. So far, what I see is the message from my higher self is King of Pentacles. My masculine, Eight of Wands, which means like there's that list of things to choose from. My feminine is on a journey. Six of Swords. What's going to help with what's under the surface is the Page of Pentacles, so receiving that message. In the recent past here, saw the writing on the wall. The veil came down. And that's actually what was in that was in my under the surface reading a few readings back, or place a few readings back. Okay, so in the past, there were things that we didn't want to see. And when we finally did see it, we saw it from the position of the Empress. We saw it from a place of love. We saw it with an understanding that allowing ourselves to see that writing on the wall, allowing ourselves to see whatever it is that we didn't want to see with this Nine of Swords reversed, just by allowing ourselves to see and accept that, we knew that it would bring more abundance into our lives. Okay, so higher self right now. The Hanged Man reversed. Awakening. Confident, stable, sure-footed, rooted in your beliefs, confident enough to open up the throat chakra and allow the higher self to speak through. Allow the enlightenment to just flow through impeccably. Down here right now, what's going on between this masculine and feminine? Oh, the Magician reversed. Definitely going to need some clarification on that in a bit. And what I'm seeing is this has to happen. This part of the feminine that's no longer serving has to go on this journey in order for the magic to come back. It's not necessarily that the magic's not here right now. It's that it's just a little topsy-turvy. It's not all working out exactly as it could be if there was more balance between the masculine and the feminine right now. If it wasn't just the masculine trying to take charge. Okay, what's hiding under the surface is the Page of Wands. Ooh. Receiving messages about your gifts, receiving downloads and intuitions that you're not fully receiving. So there are downloads happening underneath the surface right now. With the yellow in this, I always forget if I think it's solar plexus. That's the yellow, or is that the sacral? The one that's calling out to me right now is the one that has to do with self-confidence. Well, actually, in confidence, self-confidence and creativity, obviously with the fire, with the wands. Okay, so the message again, King of Pentacles. So you have the enlightenment. You know how to move forward with that wand in your hand. You know how to manifest things in the material world. Clarification on this Page of Pentacles was, oh my gosh. The Knight of Pentacles. I wonder if this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right, let's separate these over here so we know this was the past. Wow. Seriously. Hear the message and take action. My goodness, because some serious material stability is definitely coming your way. Not only is it coming your way, but it's already right there underneath the surface. The masculine is taking action. It's the feminine that needs to get in line. Get aligned. Whoa. And with it being swords, let the thoughts that are holding you back, let the thoughts that are keeping that energy from free flowing, that feminine energy, like too much mental. Too much intellectualization, not enough just going with the flow. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And gently is definitely standing out to me here. Don't force it. Just gently row. And the green of the pants is standing out to me right now. Let your heart lead you. Your heart is your guide. Your heart is your compass. It knows the way. What's in the future? Oh. Seven of Swords. Okay. So, I'm kind of reading that specifically with this. Specifically in relation to the feminine energy. So that feminine energy is going to come back in, but be careful that it might feel a little mischievous. Oh my goodness, this came out in my future, what's to come in the future recently, and I had no clue what it meant. I'm going to have to go back and watch that one again now that this is coming out again. I feel like some of the same cards have come out and they're just flipped around. Okay. So let's see. What do I want clarification on? I don't know, man. Pick up your interest. Take action on it. Don't block the downloads. I'm even seeing this wand as being like the tree that the Hanged Man is on from this position. And he's hanging on. So that, higher self, that awakened self, that one who is fully connected to whatever it is that you came here to do, whatever it is that lights you up on the inside, that higher self is attached to and connected to the wand that you hold. You know, fully awakened, fully bright, fully illuminated, and ready for you to, again, hear the message. Pages are the messengers. Hear the message. They're not just... The messages come through the most strongly through your creative outlet. And then you can see... You actually have like a tangible result for what to do with that. You actually have something here, something that you've created in the physical world. You know, in this, or I mean, even if it's in the online world, you know, like, you'll actually have something. And you're fully ready to do it. You know, the message that you're receiving right now, again, is like, you've already got this, so take the action. Get on the horse, you're the fire horse, and take action. Let's see. For this Six of Swords, I want some clarification on that. The Star Dragon. I wanted Moonology, but alas, here we go. That's not working. Okay. Some clarification on this Six of Wands and the feminine energy and what that means. Vision. Contemplating the future. Maybe stepping away from a dream. This is very ethereal. You may be stepping away from a dream right now. Maybe stepping away from a vision that you had. And it's okay to let that go. Sometimes you need to ask why it is that you're holding on to something in the first place. Or actually, sometimes you don't need to ask why it is that you're holding on to something in the first place. Just let it go and see how it feels to not hold on to it. You can pick it back up. Just let it go for a while. Oh my gosh, you can pick it back up. And you're going to end up leaving one behind. Okay, you go off with 6. And even though this is the 7, he's only got 5 of them in his hands. Wow, I'm going to leave that there. That was so rounded. Thank you. Okay, I decided to do a little recap on that last video that I was talking about, and it's so crazy. Go back to my video about rebuilding if this is at all related to you now, because the Hanged Man was reversed in the current position. This was the message from the higher self telling you the priorities were out of line, which is telling me that now the priorities are actually back into alignment. This was still in the future position, but I thought it had to do more with like which thought forms are going to be coming in. But this time, yeah, we're going away so that we can let some things go. I had mentioned, because in that reading, the King of Wands was in the masculine position. And I had mentioned that that tree that the Hanged Man was on was the same tree that the wand for the King of Wands is made of. And that's crazy because I literally said the same thing here. Yeah. So again, we finally saw the writing on the wall. We did it from a place of absolute love. Knowing that it can only call in more abundance into our lives from there. Right? And that put us to where we are now. Which is feeling a little bit out of balance because things have changed. Right? There has been a change. A rebuilding has in fact happened. And now we're seeing how to go forth from this new place. From this new internal place with our priorities in alignment. knowing that those priorities are in alignment. Disregard. But whenever we focus on the things that light us up, the things that light our fire, that's when those intuitive messages and those hits come through. That's when those downloads really, really hit us. And it's up to us to take action with those messages, right? Actually receive the message and do something with it here. Spread the message if you need to, right? Be the messenger and take action. You're being told it's fine. Your higher self is completely supporting this. And again, walking away from a vision that we had, walking away from how we saw ourselves in how we saw our lives turning out, which direction we saw our lifeboat going. But it is okay to reflect on that and decide that you want to go in a different direction. Can't bring everything back with you. You're going to try, but you can't. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to re-go over it real quick after I had watched that other video. So, with that, yeah, we're calling this done again. Thanks once again